Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. I will be evaluating Mr. Suresh. Suresh was speaking from the advanced manual, which is the speeches by management, the advanced communication manual. He was doing project 5, which is titled Delivering Bad News, and I'll read the objectives. Deliver bad news with tact and sensitivity. Organize your speech appropriately for your audience. Conclude with a with a pleasant note and maintain the audience goodwill. Suresh, and also before I would continue, I would like to congratulate him for winning his ACB for doing his 20th speech this evening. And I'm honored to do that to evaluate this speech this evening for you. Suresh's title was Failure is Temporary. And Suresh giving us his speech, he provided us with a great opening. The opening gave us an example. He used a direct approach, meaning he gave the situation up front. He didn't sugarcoat it, he didn't hide it. But he did so pleasantly. It didn't come off too forward, it didn't come off with too much concern. He said it with such confidence. I would say with the opening, when you gave us the example about the person who failed many times, if you would elaborate just a little bit more, I think that would have kind of eased us more into to accepting the solutions that you would give us for the problem that you presented us with the phone app for the club. Something that I would also say that you did very well was that you stood here with composure. You were very calm. You didn't come off concerned or worried about the situation. If you had confidence, you owned the situation, you provided us solutions, and the solutions you provided us were great because they were applicable to our club. They made it felt very real, it was relatable. You talked about Sheila with her videos, you talked about club members coming in late. You also provided other things that we actually do in the club. So from the first time you gave us that speech, we actually thought it was a real project you were doing. So you continue to keep the reality of the topic present to us. But what I would say with that is that you stood here the whole time. You didn't move at all. From the time you just stood ground. And so I would say if you would have moved just a little bit, I mean, with giving with bad news, you want to be very calm, you want to take subtle, you don't want to be too forward or too over enthusiastic because, you know, your facial expressions were very appropriate. But if you would just move just a little bit, at least if it's a two-step, just do the two-step just to use the stage a little bit more, as well as your hand gestures. Your hand gestures, you were kind of centered, and I think it was all just the composure. It was good in providing us the message, but I think because of you not moving more, it kind of made your voice very monotone. It made your voice, you can tell that you were nervous in your voice, but overall, I would say that was a great point. Something else I would say is the total development of the speech. You gave solutions. You invited other people you even invited the club to give you solutions, and I think that's great. In any problem, you want everyone to be a part of the solution, and I think you did a great job with that. Once again, I would like to commend you for doing your 20th speech. Congratulations to you, and thank you for allowing me to evaluate you, and we look for many more speeches.